Hey, what's up everybody? So today these came in the mail a full 2 days early from mass drop. They are the Focal Elex audiophile headphones. So I thought I'd open up a nice cold beer and have you guys join me in this unboxing, and I'll give you guys my first impression. I had been keeping my eyes on these headphones for a while, and when the Focal Elex price dropped down to $600, I couldn't help myself. That's $100 off the normal price of $700. Even at $700, they're a great deal considering how expensive Focal headphones are. So I went ahead and picked up the headphones, and the sale is currently still on. So if you guys want to get these for $600, click on the link below and get your own Focal Elex headphones. Alright, let's get started with the unboxing, but hold up. Wait a minute, something's not right. I don't know about you guys, but I think we need to switch up the beer to something a little bit more classy. There we go, that's a bit better. While this beer is not from France like the headphones, they are from Belgium, so close enough. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. That nice aroma from that beer is very good. Tastes really good too. All right, let's get started here. So Focal Elex headphones, these are made in France. They are an exclusive to mass drop. So let's go ahead and unbox them. There we go. Wow, they look pretty sweet. I could already tell these are not normal pads that I'm usually used to. They look pretty high quality. Let's get this unboxed here, see what we get. So these headphones come with two cables. The first one is a 6.3mm audio cable. The other cable is a 4-pin XLR balance cable. So the cable looks very high quality. It is not perfectly circular. It's actually kind of flat. And it does have like a cool fabric design material on it. Yeah, it looks really cool. And on the end, it plugs into the headphones. You have what looks to be like 3.5mm connections, but they look a little bit different. They only have 2 poles, as I can see here. All right, there seems to be something in the middle here. So it looks to be just the user manual for the headphones. All right, so finally we have the headphones themselves, but first, another drink. Very refreshing. All right, so here we go, gonna pull them out. Wow, really impressive. You could tell that this is metal just by the feel of it. It's cold to the touch. This right here is metal as well. Yeah, and even this right here is metal. Wow. All right, this part right here doesn't seem like metal, but that's understandable. I'll tell you one thing though, these ear pads are no joke. They're like really feathery, lightweight, kind of like pillow feeling. If you guys watch my Philips Fidelio X2 headphones and I describe the ear pads being like pillows on your ears, this seems like that's what it's gonna feel like. Wow guys, just look at this opening inside. It's quite wide in there. A lot of room for your ears, like quite a bit. Yeah, and if you guys can see in here, there's a nice metal grill in there too. Looks pretty nice to protect the driver. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. All right, let's take a look at this headband. Okay, not too bad. There's some padding here towards the bottom. Towards the top side, there really isn't any padding that I can feel. As far as the material of the headband, I can't tell if it's real leather. It might be, or it might be protein leather as well. But it's very high quality, I'll tell you that much. Now looking at the bottom side of the headband, you see that it's made out of the same material as the ear pad, which is very good. So just looking at some of the design, it just says Focal here on the side. And it's got the Focal symbol. It says Elex right here. Course, made in France, and it lets you know that these headphones are made with aluminum magnesium. All right, as far as adjusting the size, let's take a look. Yeah, seems pretty smooth, and it's gonna stay in its place. I actually like this very much. Has a nice sound to it. Looking at this side, yeah, very good. Yeah, I really like the design of these headphones. They really look very stylish. For some reason, I thought they'd be much bigger than this, but no, they're just they're a good size. The ear cups themselves are pretty sizable, I would say though. So I'm just gonna bring out some of my other headphones and kind of compare them, because they're also lighter than I thought. I thought they'd be much heavier, but I'm gonna take out my other headphones, kind of give you guys an idea of how much they weigh and how they feel compared to some of my other headphones. All right, so here are the Fostex TRX00s, which I'll do a quick comparison to. First, a drink. All right, so taking a look at the weight between the Fostex and the Focals just weigh just a little bit more, and the Fostex are actually pretty light compared to some of my other headphones. So yeah, as far as weight, the Fostex are just a tad bit lighter, but these focals are not much heavier than these. As far as the ear cup, as you can tell here, it's kind of a mixture. These aren't quite round. They're kind of a mixture between these round Fostex and I would say the Sennheisers. They're kind of like ovalish, kind of more circular than oval. So just give you guys an idea there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these ear pads on the Fostex, so the winner of the ear pad competition probably goes to the focals. But all right, let's take a look at some more headphones. All right, so these are the Odyssey LCD 2C planar magnetic headphones. Let's do a quick comparison. So just picking them up. Yeah, the Odysseys are way heavier. So one thing I'll tell you is they're not too comfortable when you're listening to music for a long time, but these sound very good, especially when listening to DSD audio with a really good amplifier, such as the AAA 789, which I have. But the ear pads on the LCDs are actually pretty good. They're nice and plush and they're very deep. Now the focals are quite deep as well, but I think it's different material. These are gonna cause you to sweat after a while. It's gonna be a little bit much, especially if it's kind of warm in your room already. But I think these ear pads will fare much better if you're kind of in a warm environment. These definitely look like you can use them more casually. Not really a fair comparison, but I just want to give you guys an idea. These Odysseys are much heavier than the focals. All right, let's take a look at another one. Okay, here we have the Beyerdynamic DT1990 Pros, and I think this is a more direct comparison. As far as the overall kind of look and the feel, I think this is a fair comparison. So let's take a look at that. All right, so picking them up, I know that the Beyerdynamic DT1990s are actually lighter than the focals. However, because of the weight distribution, it seems like a much wider headband. The focals actually feel lighter, which is kind of surprising. So yeah, I would say maybe these focals are actually going to be more comfortable. So of course the material, the ear pads are the velour material, and they do come with their problems, like they kind of track a lot of lint, but these have fared pretty well. Now inside the cup, it's not as deep as the focals. So as far as comfort, the focals might win in that area, as well as because of these ear pads here. Yeah, these ear pads really remind me of the Alcantara material that was on the Empyreans. So if you guys have had a chance to try the Empyreans with the Alcantara ear pads, I would say this is very close to that. I don't know if these are Alcantara or not, but yeah, they look very comfortable, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, just looking at the ear cups, the focal are definitely much bigger. So comfort may go to the focal. I haven't even tried them on, to tell the truth, but I'll do that before the end of the video and I'll let you guys know how I feel. All right, so let me go ahead and try them on and I'll let you guys know how they feel on my head. Wow, these feel really comfortable on my head. I did lower them to about 6 notches here, and there's still room to make them bigger. So I have a pretty big head. They fit me pretty well. And my ears are totally encompassed within the ear cup, so very comfortable. Now as ear pads, I would say they're not as comfortable as the Philips Fidelio X2HRs, just because of the material, I think. But they also feel very airy and kind of seem like they would be cooler over time than something like the other ear pads, such as the velour and so on. So I'm definitely looking forward to some long music listening sessions as well as gaming sessions. So I do a lot of gaming and I tend to game for quite a while. Sometimes it ends up being more than an hour, and I think these would be very comfortable. So very quickly, I'm going to connect these up to my audio system, which consists of a Balance S-Stack and the AAA 789. And I'm going to go ahead and try them with the balance cable. Again, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what they sound like. So I'll be right back. All right, so I took a quick listen, and first thing I'll tell you is these don't sound like any of my other headphones. Right off the bat, these have like a very interesting soundstage. While they're not as wide as the LCD 2Cs, they're like multi-layered, if that makes any sense. So some stuff sounds really close to you, while other stuff is further away. So vocals in general sound fairly close to you, but other stuff like drums are further away, which is a really interesting music listening experience. Some people may like that. I seem to like it. Others may not. So if you don't like the vocals to sound very close to you, maybe these aren't the headphones for you, but I'm telling you, these aren't like any other headphones I've tried.